Welcome back to Final Score Friday. We want to thank the Lady Patriots of Patrick Henry from Ashland joining us in the studio tonight. We're going to get to their game in just a moment. We're going to see if they're going to still be smiling at that point. But first, one of the under-the-radar teams to open the season in the area is the Powhatan Indians. Head coach Mike Henderson is not only closing in on career victory number 200, but with 16 starters back from last year's playoff team, the expectations are higher.
They opened their season tonight at home against Mechanicsville. Shane Reynolds and the Mustangs had a close loss to Deep Run last week, and they were also looking for their first win of the year. Powhatan has won 3 straight in this series, but one was a forfeit from 2 seasons ago. Elliott Murphy, 35 yards to Matt Henderson. The Penn State commit is in the end zone, and it's 7-0 Indians. Then Murphy, the inside slant to Henderson, who does the rest. He has gone 70 yards on this touchdown, and it was 14-0. Second quarter, Murphy spreads it around a little more, 53 yards to Ben Whitver, who goes right through the defense, and the Indians no trouble tonight with the Mustangs as they start their season 1-0 with a 46-13 win over Mechanicsville.
This just in, those 2 receivers, pretty good in our
this
area.
Year. Yep.
All right, ladies, to the West End, the Patriots made the trip to Mills Godwin. Both teams started 1-0 last week, although the Patriots took an extra day to get theirs. They played theirs on Saturday. Pick it up early. Avery Curtis for PH. A 40-yard run. He gets into the red zone of Mills Godwin. That will set up this. A Devin Roos 1-yard touchdown run. It's 7-0. PH with the lead. Mills Godwin would come back with some special teams. A 23-yard field goal right here that cuts Patrick Henry's lead to 7-3 at the half. Second half, Mills Godwin comes back. Cavanis, the 35-yard run.
Transfer from St. Christopher.
Oh, I was going to say he sounded familiar. Oh, the transfer, the portal coming through from Mills Godwin. They lead 10-7 at that point. Unfortunately for PH, the smiles are not there anymore as Godwin wins 17-14.
Down to Monacan, where the Chiefs hosted Hanover. This was the Hawks season opener. They had given up just 13 points in winning the last 3 against the Chiefs, but Monacan led 14-0 at the half. Third quarter, Chiefs come back. Nolan Christ with a 5-yard touchdown run right at you, and it's 14-7. Then the Hawks recovered a fumble. That sets up Jason Parker from 1 yard out. That ties the game at 14. Chiefs had to punt out of their own end zone. They get it to Malachi Madden from the 40. And then to the house. The special teams come through for the Hawks. Hanover comes all the way back in the second half, and they win 20-14. They start their season 1-0.
Big victory for the Hawks. We're sticking in Western Chesterfield for Midlothian and Prince George. 2 teams coming off disappointing losses last week. 25th all-time meeting in the series. How about the series deadlocked at 12 wins apiece? Trojans honoring their fallen teammate Wyatt Fowler, who was killed in a car accident last December. Pick it up for Prince George on 4th down. They were going for it, but it's picked off by Johnny Sowers. It would lead to this on the ensuing Trojans offensive drive. Gibson Gross to Drew Koleski for the touchdown. Is 7-0 Trojans. Then in the second, DK Chapman running right up the middle and to the house. A 25-yard touchdown run. Trojans get their first win of the season, 35-14 over PG.
We are going to stick in Western Chesterfield for Douglas Freeman on the road at James River. The 30th all-time meeting between these two every non-COVID season since James River opened. Mavericks led 20-0 in the third, and it's the 1-2 punch. Butter Stevenson, 19 yards down inside the 30. That would lead to a Kevin China 15-yard touchdown run. It was all Mavericks tonight. Their defense came through big as well as Douglas Freeman wins 34-6 in week 2 over the Rapids. Another good one in the East End, our team of the week, Armstrong, hosting Petersburg. Armstrong's win last year was their first ever over the Wave. Run defense, a lot of defense in this game. Ja'Kai Chavis, 6 touchdowns last week, big hit on defense this week. He would also score the only touchdown in the first half on a reverse, and Armstrong would pull away in the second half, and they beat the Crimson Wave 20-13 at home earlier tonight.
The former Commanders training camp site getting some use on Friday. John Marshall hosting the Richmond School of the Arts. Marshall was going for their first 2-0 start since 2012. First quarter, justices go to Jaquan Gray, who gets around the left side. They're not going to get him as he goes 45 yards. Marshall led 6-0 at that point, but Richmond Arts win it 24-20, snapping a 26-game losing streak.
Wow, good for them. Still to come, one more game to get to, and your scores for week 2 as Final Score Friday continues.